Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Elias, and on my channel we talk about several things: personal growth, divine femininity, accountability, and also I talk about strengths and through them set example of things we as women shouldn't do. So sit tight, enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. See, it's been a while, but the problem and the drama in this September, man, can cover up the whole drama of 2020. Like, we thought we saw it all until recently. Now, I feel like it would be a crime for me to end this September with all of those things that is happening without talking. And you know what? I feel like I needed this break from social media. Okay, I was popping in and out, but hey, I don't know. But anyways, life continues. So today I will be diving in on mistakes women make when they start taking when the time or the clock start ticking for them. And the myths women have always had is that I don't know if it is pressure from outsiders, families, or what, especially in Africa, is you even hear your parents telling you, girl, where is your man? No matter how high achieved you are, we're telling you, where is your man? Where is your man? And before you know it, it's like all the achievement you have cannot equate to a man. A half man is better than none at all. You don't, all those things. And it hurts, it bruises the ego. Sometimes some ladies pick the worst of men out of desperation just to, answer that they are married. And it's not even easy. Even see the dating scene now is rigged, like it's all messed up. Talk more of the marriage scene. Like a lot of people are miserable in their marriage. Not to endorse baby mama struggle and no, please, that's not what I'm doing. That's not the purpose of this video. But you see, I am a believer that you have to vet everyone, every relationship you come in contact with, be it your platonic relationship or be it your significant relationship, every relationship, even your family members, down to your family members, you need to vet them because you don't want to put yourself in a situation whereby you're supporting a rapist. Then karma comes for you, you get married to a rapist. And then you start trying to look for who will help you or who will pity you just because you made a mess out of the whole situation because you just couldn't vet. See, as I am like this, my family member, my immediate family, there's how messed up they'll be. I'm cutting you off. Like, I'm not, see, I cut myself off, talk more of any other person. Like, there's some misbehavior I'll be doing. I'm like, girl, you're not doing this. Okay, this is not happening, and I work on myself. Well, I can't cut myself off, but you get the drill, right? So that is how serious I am with my mental health. That is how serious I am with my peace of mind. That is how serious I am to clear my energy field in order to attract abundance, in order to elevate, in order to evolve. Because I don't know, I just know that I am a spiritual being taking a human experience, and if I have to ace this whole journey, because hey, I'm not like trying to be the most virtuous one. It has nothing to do with virtue now. It has nothing to do with morals. It has more to do with your principles, your value system. And that's just it. And if you don't get your value system clear, if you don't figure out your self-worth, and I know a lot of women, we have a lot of issues, especially in the black community, we aren't given so much esteem, we weren't built it wasn't a norm for us to be built with so much self-esteem, value, and in fact, it's almost a taboo for an African woman, a black woman, to have so much esteem. It's like, who are you? Come down your high horse. You practically see people telling you, and it's not just people, your family members included. It depends. It depends, okay? It depends, but especially those that come from the struggle, okay? You see them telling you, who are you? Your standards are too high. Calm down, bring it down, okay? So it happens. So once you're in a society where everyone is expecting you not to have standards, I mean, how low do you want my standard to be? You want it to drop down there because a lot of this pool of wankers, pookies, and rays, they're already down already. How low do you want me to go? I think that should be the question. But everyone feel like once you're touched with a man, that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, marriage is a beautiful thing. And there was a time I wasn't ready for marriage. I wasn't taking it serious or anything. It's a beautiful thing. It's just because the people around me like they bastardized it and imposing it on women made me laugh. Decided that this is not happening to me. Okay, I've been proposed to countless times. Okay, I have. Okay, 3 times. Okay, so and I'm glad I never did go and enter the altar because you have no idea. I might be young. I'm not that young, right? I'm in my mid 20s, right? But you have no idea the things I've learned from these journeys, these years that I have been alone. And sometimes I feel like it was a ploy to prevent women from having their alone time to figure out themselves because if they knew who they weren't settled for a lot of rubbish. And let's be honest, a lot of women are overachieving now because we have the standard set on women. We're expected to pick so low to have low standard, but we're expected to have so much standard within ourselves and not necessarily out of personal values or what or out of our desire. It's just imposed on us. You have to be this, that. You have to ace your education. You have to be married virgin. As in, I don't know if some people still really think virginity is of value. Okay, so you consider all those things, then you check the list. Yeah, you're a degree owner, you're a business owner, you're a boss in your right. You carry yourself in such high esteem, even though you lack so much self confidence and you lack so much value for yourself. But that extent, you're acing it, and then you end up and they tell you that a half man is better than none. What sort of nonsense is this? And this is where Nicki Minaj and Tonto find themselves. Okay, and I empathize with Tonto and I hate to start fulfilling the prophecy because you remember in my previous video I talked about how these things won't last. It might not last. I wasn't suspect, but I knew it wouldn't. But I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news. Okay, but judging the way it was, because anytime I see, this is one thing I learned, and I did it. I partook in it. Okay, when I was like 18, 19. See, I was all in the face of did my boyfriend, my okay. So, and it was only one guy I showed off like that, only one of my exes at the time, alright? I was just enjoying the honeymoon phase, okay? So, and it was good at the time until it wasn't. So, somehow it was honest. But this is how what you have to understand. Once people are all in your face about their relationship, their businesses, and all, 9 out of 10 is fake. 9 out of 10 they are just trying to prove a point. And if you're really enjoying your life, you might not necessarily want to prove a point or be in the face. See, you may be busy living your sweet life. You might even forget to post. Now I get it. If you don't post it, it never happened. But who cares? A lot of people have been robbed through social media. A lot of people have been attacked through social media. A lot of this social media is so tiny and minute that once you post everything, you no longer have a secret, and guess so people can judge you by any little thing. So I'll first of all start with look at the two ladies I mentioned earlier on, Tonto and Nicki Minaj. And ladies, you need to pay attention to this because this can happen. I use trends and news to sometimes set example of why you shouldn't do some things. What happened? Their time was ticking. What happened? They were competent. What happened? What does these three ladies have in common? Their time were ticking according to them. They are successful businesswomen with low self-esteem, with so much insecurity, and we all have. I have my own insecurity, but I've been fixing them. Okay, but you could say, okay, and they really like proving a point. They have large ego, okay, and guess what, ladies? Ego makes you mess up. Like you might fall into shit. Say, and say, I was there, okay. Like you make a mistake instead of you to correct it, but because you have invested so much in that, you try to dig it out. Like you try to dig it out, you try to, the masculine in you, because you have always fought so hard to get what you want. And you don't apply. See, I feel like all these women who are successful in relationship, sorry, in their business, in school and all, I feel like they don't apply same principles, or they do it but the reverse is the case, they in a reverse way. Like for instance, you're busy. The reason you are successful in business is not because you are so hot-headed in one thing. What you did is you tried this. When it didn't work, you went to meet a mentor, you learn from them, you re-strategize, you reorganize yourself. That was why you made it. The reason why you were so successful in school is because you held out on some useless relationship. You did that so well, okay? Even though sometimes when some women come out because of the pressure, decide they never had experience, but that's life. You need to have your experience as you go, because a lot of women weren't given the game because they are mothers too. We are pygmies. They are mothers too. We are miserable, so they couldn't give what they don't have. And a lot of times, even the church don't even provide you with everything. Is women do this to keep a man, women do this, women do blah blah blah, women. Never an advice how a man could keep a home, or how he could be a healthy husband to help keep his wife's emotion in check, to where she can bring peace and nurturing to the family. But we think that this nurturing comes. See, if you don't feel nurtured, you can give it. It's not a magic. You can't pour from an empty cup, and this is where we lack it collectively in black family. Collectively. Okay. Now you might be the exception, but you are just the unicorn. That doesn't apply to everyone. Alright? So now your ego sometimes makes you F up big time. And instead of you to walk out of it, you learn from it. Sometimes you jump into it. And that's what happened to Tonto Dike. She came up from a previous bad marriage. She saw that her ex was moving on this and that. What happened? She said that, okay, I'll be with this. And I don't know if this was the same man she said was in Dubai or was from Dubai. He's the Muslim, because, and I feel like that was even how she married her husband. She was dating someone and it didn't work out. Immediately she married this man. This is just you. And auntie, you are old now. Like when I mean you're old, like you're old, like you're in the mid age where you have the, what do I call it? You have wisdom as a currency, experience to serve to help you mold yourself. See, as I am like this, I've made my mistakes, right? I'm not saying, how do you think I know what I know? Okay, and not all my mistakes I made, some I learned from others. My mistakes weren't that, because even when I didn't value myself, I have some sort of value for myself. Okay, so I just feel like just some things you shouldn't repeat. Plus, you have a son. See, once a woman have a child, see, she thinks not only for herself but her child. And Tonto Dike loves her child very well. You can tell. But how do you love a child if you don't even love yourself? That's the question. And I feel like it's so selfish of you. And I'm not judging. God knows. See, anyone that knows me knows I rock hard for women. But when it's the truth, you have to say the truth. Okay? It is so selfish of you to bring a man, a stranger, into your son's life. See, men should be able to earn you, and the fact that you have a child. I want to be there. They have to show you evidently, not by words. Because see, Yoruba men, Their mouths, oh sweet gone. I don't know where they get to see him. Your mama might have nothing, might be nothing, but with his mouth, he will tell you 560 lies. That's why you need to have the spirit of discernment. It's not about sharp now. You need to have the spirit of discernment to add one or two together, because you see, women, our intuition is strong, oh strong, especially when you have been a mother. Your intuition is heightened. But a lot of times, women tap into their masculine side, so their masculine side is higher than their feminine side. And so most of the times, you don't need logic, all you just need is your intuition. Even the logic, your intuition guides your logic. It does. And Tonto Dike has earned that for herself. So she didn't apply it very well. And I see, I'm not even sorry for her, because I feel like, if I'm sorry, I'm happy that a lot of people are empathizing for her, but those that used to empathize that are now like holding her accountable. Like, and I'm happy that the scale is balanced. So she needs people who need to help, but she doesn't need everybody to sympathize with her. If not, that is all she's going to gravitate towards. She might make another mistake just to receive the pity party. And I'm not here for it, Tonto. I'm not. The problem started with when you start adding king to your name, Tonto. Like, you are so insecure in your feminine power, your feminine qualities, that you decided to associate with men to add so much value to yourself. The problem started there. The second problem started when you decided to alternate your body simply because you are insecure. Now, you see, there's nothing wrong with enhancing. Me, when I'm 35, I would revisit the subject of surgery. And once I finish giving birth to all my children, I will revisit that subject again. Like, personally, this personal decision. And I've always said this: please have enough money for this surgery, to the point where you don't alter your body to the point where it's so different. You do Liu Kim style. No. Like, once you're enhancing your body, you make sure that it's out of love, and it shows, because you won't alter everything totally. No, you just correct things. But let's be honest, we all apply powder to correct something. We all do some, we all apply some certain enhancement, be it hair, be it wig. See, we do all those things. Even nails, and my nails are quite, I don't fix long nails. This is the longest nail I've fixed, but hey, I guess sometimes I need to be ratchet. But my point is, you get the drill, right? So this is it. You have to hold yourself accountable, and that's on period. And you loving yourself, you doing all those things need to make you more, like, more active upstairs, more intentional. You can't bring any rich. And there's this thing with the pattern of the kind of men she attracts. Once upon a time, she used to attract rich men. Even rich men does not necessarily mean you're a high value person, because high value doesn't just end in money, ends it your value you place on yourself, your emotional integrity, your principles, all those things. Those equate to value. Okay? And so, just because Malik Berry was really, doesn't necessarily mean that he was the best of it, but at least to an extent, the man wasn't with her for her money. And you need to understand, you not only you have some, you have attained celebrity status. You know some men, your ex-husband did it, come off of your celebrity status, constituted nuisance, until you prove to him that he had some things he need to keep quiet for, and he had to respect himself, and went on and married the side chick you were talking about. Same thing, Noni. So you see, all those things are pattern, and lady, you need to be careful of this pattern. There's a reason I feel like she needs to clear her energy field. She needs to do some what are they calling that? Blood, like, she needs to break some soul ties and everything. Just take that bait, like, cleanse herself and intentionally work on herself. Stay alone, for goodness sake. Stay alone. Don't come to social media and post your business and get mad when people do not accept you the way you thought they will. No, no one cares, and this that no one really cares. And social media should tell you that. Okay, and also the kind of friends you keep. You need to be careful about that. What kind of man breaks up with you or you break up with him, he's so bitter to the point he goes to social media, rant about you, talk about how your legs open like crossroad or Lekki toll gate, and start following the people that you unfollowed and people that you're having beef with. That is so childish to the point. Like, there must have been evidence. That guy was not, he was not so prim and proper. Like, his character is even oozing so much that you could see that there were signs. So, lady, that you, nah. I knew you were so desperate to be happy. You are faking it, but it's better for you to be happy than faking it. It is what it costs you. And also to Nikki, I have not forgotten her. You saw that this guy has criminal charges. You saw it. You see, I am all against blackballing a black woman, this and that, but if she can be smart, she will divorce this guy ASAP. Divorce him ASAP and all, and clear herself, because she's a businesswoman. Why is it that all these business pretty women make the worst choices? Like, seriously. And it's because of this ego of a thing, competing with Cardi B. And Cardi B is also with a trash. The only difference is that this man is making money. And at least she can get some coins from him. And now she's even making more than him. But still, she married a trash. And Nikki, you could have gotten any man. You could have. You could have. But deep down, I feel like you still get to. You could have, even though you're polished to the next them. But I feel like deep down you're so drawn to it. Maybe it's because of your ego. You feel like you need someone to pet you. Even at that, you go to a white rich man who will pet you, who will look up to you. But some people are so loyal, community loyal, and they never get same. It's not even reciprocated. So yeah, I don't want to go so long, but these are the things I want to talk about today. Why ladies should be careful, because all these things backfire. There are consequences to things, and that's what these ladies want to avoid it, especially Nicki Minaj and her fans. And I'm a big bab. Oh God, I know most of her lyrics, and I don't know lyrics of raps. Okay, like I love her. That's how much I love her. The only thing is I don't wear pink wigs. I don't do that, but I did the nails in honor to her. Okay, I was seeing a movie because this show ratchet as hell. But damn, I guess I can step in it sometimes. Okay, so my point is, I love this lady, and I love those two ladies. You can tell, because I am so considerate in my, not necessarily advice, but criticism, because at the end of the day, they are all adults. You say what you want to say, they'll do what they want to do. But I'm saying this so in case of any lady watching this who wants to make same mistakes, she can avoid it and realize that you will be held accountable. See, you can't make a decision and expect someone to come and save you. People are too busy figuring out life, try to prevent COVID, trying to make money during this, because winter is coming, and they're trying to help themselves. Now, the only time they might have for you is probably to bash you just to make them feel better, and that is what do you expect? It is your responsibility as a celebrity, as a businesswoman, to protect yourself all round. And not just that, even as a normal next door girl, it's your duty to protect yourself, to elevate yourself from that neighborhood, and make sure. In fact, the girl next door is also, it's easier for you to get the kind of man you want. You just have to put yourself in the rightful environment, and that's it. And no, just because you're rich does not mean you don't have any other man. No, the difference is that you might need to pay, because if you don't have it, there are some courses, there are people to pay. I'm not doing any courses yet, but check them. You can go to Pink Pill, you can go to Shira 7, you can go to these ladies. Look for women who are spoiled around your neighborhood, all this spoiled housewife. Look for them, tell them you want them to mentor you. Be honest, and don't come off as jealous. Like, I know you might be a little bit envious, is natural, but come off, meet them. I swear to you, I promise you, they are willing to help you. And if they don't help you, still go do your research. There are some books to get. Read The Act of Seduction, read all those stuffs. Help, like, all those things are just to help reprogram your mind from pick-me's from being a pick me and a mommy, to help reprogram you and make you see yourself, value yourself, and carry yourself in so much light. And even at that, it can start as something as basic as just having so much self-love and intentionally cutting anybody and anyone that do not work for your own benefit. Cut them off. Starting there, gradually, surely you get to the point where you're so confident in yourself, like, no bullshit here, get out. You get to that point, okay? So thanks for joining me today. You have a blast, and see you next time.